Have you ever struggled to lose weight? You exercise, you eat right, cut out fast foods and snacks late at night, but still end up frustrated when you step on that bathroom scale? What if I were to tell you that there is another area you need to be focusing on to drop those stubborn pounds? On today's episode, we will look at the surprising role that sleep plays with regard to your ability to be your thinner, healthier self. I'm Jay, and this is Somnilopod. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Gotta tell you, I am sipping some coffee and the sun is streaming through the window in my office, and I'm just enjoying my time. So I want to spend some of that with you. Now, most people think of sleep as downtime, a break from the hustle where not much happens. But the truth is, your body is incredibly busy while you sleep. It's repairing tissues, consolidating memories, regulating hormones, and yes, running the fine machinery that keeps your metabolism humming. If you're trying to lose weight or simply keep your metabolism in a healthy balance, getting enough quality sleep might be one of the most underrated and overlooked tools in your toolbox. Let's break down exactly how sleep, or the lack of it, can make a real difference in your waistline and metabolic health. Let's start with two hormones that play a starring role in your appetite: ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin is the hormone that tells your brain, hey, I'm hungry, feed me. And leptin is the hormone that says, okay, I'm full, you can stop eating now. When you skimp on sleep, your body ramps up ghrelin and dials back leptin. Translation: you feel hungrier and less satisfied after eating. And that's not just your imagination. Studies have shown that sleep-deprived people tend to crave more high-calorie, high-carb foods. Your body is literally trying to compensate for the energy it didn't get through rest by seeking it in food. So, if you're struggling with cravings, it might not be a lack of willpower. It could simply be your tired brain calling for quick fuel. Insulin is another big player in the metabolic story. It helps your cells take in glucose or sugar from your bloodstream and use it for energy. When you consistently don't get enough sleep, your body becomes less sensitive to insulin. And that means glucose hangs around in your blood longer, which over time can lead to insulin resistance. And that's a major risk factor for both weight gain and type 2 diabetes. One remarkable study found that even just 4 nights of restricted sleep could make young, healthy people's cells act more insulin resistant. 4 nights. That's how quickly sleep loss can throw a wrench in your metabolic gears. So while diet and exercise are critical, they aren't the only they aren't the only pieces. Without adequate sleep, your body simply can't manage that blood sugar as effectively, making weight control an uphill battle. Now, your resting metabolic rate is the number of calories your body burns just to keep you alive. Breathing, circulating blood, repairing cells, all the good stuff. It accounts for most of the calories you burn each day. Poor sleep actually lowers your resting metabolic rate. That means you're burning fewer calories around the clock, even if you're doing the same activities. Over time, your calorie imbalance can lead to gradual weight gain, even if your eating habits haven't changed much. And this one is simple math. The longer you're awake, the more chances there are to snack. Late night wakefulness is prime territory for mindless eating, especially of sugary or salty comfort foods. For example, I have been known to eat a bag of chips at night. I'll lay down, going to read a little bit, get a couple chapters in, and think, I could nosh on something. So I'll grab a bag of chips and mindlessly just sit there and eat those chips. And before I realize it, I've not wasted, but I have spent an hour or more reading and eating chips. And the bag, I don't stop when the bag is halfway full. I stop when the bag is empty. So combine this with sleep's impact on your hunger hormones, and it's a perfect storm. You're awake, your ghrelin is up, your leptin is down, and your willpower is tired too. No wonder that leftover cake starts whispering your name from the fridge, or that bag of chips. And let's be real. When you're exhausted, you're far less likely to hit the gym or even go for a walk. Sleep deprivation doesn't just drain your energy physically, it also affects the parts of your brain that handle decision making and self-control. So it's easier to justify skipping exercise or grabbing fast food. And that creates a vicious cycle. Less activity plus more cravings equals more weight gain. And that often worsens sleep quality. And round it goes. And here's the upside. Your body is incredibly resilient. Prioritizing sleep can help reset those hormone imbalances, improve insulin sensitivity, and even make it easier to stick to healthy eating and exercise habits. So, few practical tips. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Create a calming wind down ritual that signals your brain to sort of switch into down mode. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Those are the circumstances under which we sleep best. And be mindful of caffeine and alcohol late in the day. Both of those can disrupt your sleep. At the end of the day, sleep isn't just a passive state. It's a critical metabolic regulator that touches every part of your health. If you're looking to manage your weight, balance blood sugar, or just feel more energized, start by getting serious about your sleep. It might be the simplest and most enjoyable health strategy you'll ever adopt. I hope this has been helpful for you. I always find stuff like this interesting because I struggle with my weight as well, and I do pay a lot of attention to my sleep routine and sleep habits. But, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes I fail. Sometimes that bag of chips jumps right in my belly, and then I wake up the next day and I've had all that sodium and gross stuff, and I think, why haven't I lost any weight? Well, we all know why. So if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions for future episodes, please reach out to me. You can touch base with me at j@somnilopod.com. Also touch base with me on Instagram or Facebook. And until we speak again, please remember to make sleep a priority.